Hello students, again we have finished the theory and the concepts and it's time to sit down and solve some problems. So first be clear with all the concepts such as the production function, the total product, the AP average product and the marginal product functions and their formulas, which is AP is equal to TP by L, MP is equal to TPN minus TPN minus 1, etc. Also, you should be familiar with the laws such as the law of diminishing marginal product and short run and long run distinctions, as well as the returns to scale concept such as increasing returns to scale, diminishing returns to scale, constant returns to scale, etc. So if all these concepts are clear, let's move on to the questions. Let's go to the first question now. So in this question, the total product schedule is given, which is basically laborers and total product. So if number of laborers is 0, total product is 0. If labor is 1, product is 15. If labor is 2, product is 35, etc. Now what do we have to do? We have to find out the average product and the marginal product of labor from this information. So first let's create a new table with 2 additional columns. So the table would look like this. We have labor here, which is L. We have TP of labor. We have TP of labor, we have AP of labor, and we have MP of labor. APL, TPL, APL and MPL. So given labor and TPL, how do we find out APL? By just dividing TP by L. How do we get MPL? By subtracting TPN minus TPN minus 1. The last 2 TPs. So let's find out those. First, at 0 units of labor, 0 by 0 undefined, both are undefined. 15 by 1 gives us 15. 35 by 2 gives us 17.50, 50 by 3 gives us 16.67, 40 by 4 is 10, 48 by 5 is 9.6. So like that we can fill out the entire APL schedule. Now how about MPL? We just have to subtract the next unit from the previous unit. So 15 minus 0 gives us 15 here, 35 minus 15 gives us 20 here, 50 minus 35 gives us 15 here, 40 minus 50 gives us minus 10 here. 48 minus 40 gives us 8 here. Like that we can fill out the entire TPL, APL and MPL schedule by just knowing 2 simple formulas. Very straightforward question. Now in the next question we have been given another schedule of average product. We have been given L and APL and we have to find out TPL and MPL. So again let's make a table for this. So labor is there, APL is there, TPL is there and MPL is there. Now we are given labor and APL, so let's find TPL. TPL is nothing but APL into L because APL was just the average of TPL by L. So if you want to find TPL, you just reverse it and you get APL into L. So 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 2 is 6, 4 into 3 is 12, etc. Like that you can fill out the TPL schedule. How about MPL? It is TPN minus TPN minus 1 again. So first unit is giving us 2. So 0th unit, assuming it's 0, we'll get 2. Then 6 minus 2 gives us 4. 12 minus 6 gives us 6. 17 minus 12 gives us 5. 20 minus 17 gives us 3, 21 minus 1 gives us 1. So this becomes the MPL schedule. So again, very straightforward to extract. First get the TPL, then get the MPL from the TPLs. Next question is again a variation. We are given L and MPL. We have to find out TPL and APL. So again, we'll write it out and we'll add 2 more columns for TPL and APL. Now in this case, we have labor and MP. Now how do we get TPL? We just add them. It is just sigma MPL, right? So all we have to do is sum up all the MPs till that point. So first is 3, second is 5 plus 3, 8, third is all these things 15, fourth is till here 20, fifth is till here 23, till here 24. So addition of all of these gives us TPL. And once we have TPL, getting APL is very easy. 3 by 1, 8 by 2, 15 by 3, 20 by 4, etc. We get APL as well. So again, first get the TPL by just summing up the marginal product till that point and then get APL. So TPL is nothing but sigma MP till that point. So if you just want to get the TPL here, for example, at the 4th unit of labor, you just add up all of them together, 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5, we get 20 again. So that's how you find TPL. So again, very straightforward. Now the next question is based on the production function. The production function is given here. It is Q is equal to 5 L raised to half K raised to half. This is the production function that is given to us. Find out the maximum possible output that the firm can produce with 100 units of L and 100 units of K. So we are just going to substitute L and K here. 5 into 100 raised to half into 100 raised to half, and raised to half just means square root. So 5 into square root of 100 into square root of 100. Square root of 100 into square root of 100 will give us 100, right? Square root of 100 squared. So we can actually write like this: 5 into square root of 100 squared, which actually gives us 5 into 100, which is the maximum output possible of 500 units in this particular instance. The next question is again similar. Production function is given as Q is equal to 2 into L square K square. Find out the maximum possible output that the firm can produce with 5 units of labor and 2 units of K. So we substitute for L and K. 2 into 5 square into 2 square is equal to 2 into 25 into 4 is 2 into 100 is equal to 200 units is maximum possible. But what is the maximum possible output that the firm can produce with 0 units of L and 10 units of K? We can substitute them in. So Q is equal to 2 into 0 square into 10 square. Now 0 square is 0, multiplication by 0 makes everything as 0 units. So with 0 units of labor, no production is possible in this particular production function because it's a multiplicative production function. So labor is essential here. Next question is a slightly different question. Here is the additive production function. Q is equal to 5L plus 2K. And again, L is given as 0 and K is given as 10. Substituting, we can find 5 into 0 plus 2 into 10. But because it's plus sign here and not multiplication, even though L is 0, we still get an output which is 20 units of maximum output. So 20 units is the maximum output for this given input combination. That's the production function. So the earlier production function showed us that if L is 0, the whole thing becomes 0. But here, because it's additive in nature, even though L is 0, production is still happening. With that, we conclude our problems for this chapter as well. Very, very easy problems, but make sure you try them out, practice them, become very familiar with them, know how to quickly manipulate between TPL, APL, MPL, how to find MPL if you're given TPL, how to find TPL if you're given MPL, how to find APL. All these things should be very, very clear about, and you should be able to very quickly figure out when you see a question that, okay, what is given, what am I going to find out? So a bit of practice will make you experts at this. So make sure you practice these questions. Thank you.